Good morning. We're a little earlier today. We've had a lot of rain overnight, so my puddles have got puddles this morning, but my grass is very happy. And other parts of the UK have been blessed by sunshine, so with a fair wind we may get a bit of sun this afternoon, which will be nice. So we're continuing our little story with the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and the artwork is by Katie Louise, published by Hay House. So we have 4 cards to step forward today, and we will see what the day brings. The first one is the Breathing Rose. Heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. So today we've just been asked to look at those situations or those connections that actually have bruised our heart. Something needs healing, and often throughout our journey we will put layers of protection around our heart because we don't want to be hurt. We've been hurt so much that actually we have now built up a wall of protection. And Spirit is just saying that it's time to dismantle the wall, to allow it to crumble, because your heart needs to breathe and your heart is ready for something new and it needs to trust. So if you feel restricted in certain areas, if you feel that there's tension in your heart, just go in and tap into what's actually going on. What situation or what occurred that has caused you to block your own light, to block that love, to protect yourself. Because it's time to bring that up. It's time to air it. It's time to forgive it. It's time to understand what happened and why it happened. What has it taught you? What have you learned? Have you learned how to protect yourself? How have you learned how to actually have and strengthen your boundaries? Have you learned to love from a place of gratitude and grace? And have you conquered the lesson at that time? Your heart is a living instrument. It is the centre and the access to your soul. You need a healthy heart, but you need a clear passage. When you clear your passage, you have a deeper connection, an easier connection. If your heart is guarded, then it's more difficult for things to get through. So just rest and understand why something has happened, how it's happened, how you can resolve it, how you can forgive it and release it, how you can let it go for transmutation. Because at the end of the day, your heart is there as a vessel. It's there as a portal for you to gain deeper wisdom. And you need access to that. Whatever has happened in the future, whatever is currently happening, could well be painful, but you need to understand that it's been shown to you for a reason. It's evolved for a reason. It's here to actually make you dig deeper, to understand something from a different perspective, to move you in a certain direction, to allow you to expand, to allow the grief to flow, to allow the disappointment to flow, to allow things to be just transmuted, to dig in and find those old patterns, those old behaviours that have actually held you a prisoner within your own vessel. So today, light your heart with joy. Find that essence of beauty and release anything that is restricting you. Kina kora ore iki kiana nana sake kira shun suno noi aya kara oro oko kohi I ana sani iki kira oro oro ohi I shuno noni aya kara araha Ani kiki no 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 sokoko. Uruya ya kari kiki asan. Uye kiki ahan. Si no 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 ya karo. Uniai. Uhi. Ayahuahi. Sunayahu. Yahuahi. Just breathe. Just breathe and allow, expand, feel the love, feel the grace, accept the forgiveness and release. The second card today is the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest and self-care. So this card has come through as part of a validation that you are within the sacred waters. We are sacred waters. There are sacred waters within us. We have pools of illumination. And they nourish your soul. They nourish you as a light being. They replenish anything that is outdated, outbroken, that has been distorted in any way by the fabric of the collective that is stuck in this dimension. And that's as far as I'll go. It's there to invigorate your health when you tap into it and you use it. So dive into those pools of illumination, dive into that healing, dive into that nourishment, dive into that love and rest. Just swim in the essence of purity and love, of light and brilliance, of faith and hope, of forgiveness and compassion. And today is a day of self-care, a day for you, a day out of time that you take to take care of yourself. Something needs to be shed, considered, illuminated and released. So today you're encouraged to sit and just love yourself, love all of yourself. Do something for you, something that makes your heart sing, excuse me, something that is for nobody else but for you, something that brings you joy. You can go and have your nails done. You can go and have a manicure. You can go and have your heart done. You can go and have your hair done. I definitely need mine doing. But it's something that you do. You know, you can go and have a sauna. You can go and have a wonderful session of just sitting in a sound bath of music. But where your soul connects with your own divinity and you are nourished on that level and you're invigorated, this is what you're called to do today. So the third card we have today is Morning Dew, clarity, a fresh start and a positive outlook. Morning is a beautiful time. It's a time of reflection. It's a time of newness. It's a time of a fresh start. Every moment is a beautiful new beginning because we have a choice. But the clarity in the morning, the atmosphere, the dew on the grass, the dew on the leaves, the energy is so sacred that it brings you to a place of peace and it allows you to look at things differently. Excuse me. It allows you to look at things differently. It gives you that positive vibration. It allows the energy to come through in a positive way. Connect with the morning. Spend time in reverence to the morning. But recognize that every moment is a new start. You are blessed by the dew, the drops that have come from heaven, the drops that are filled with just love, frequency, care, attention, and they just wash away anything. They wash away all the impurities. There's nothing left. It's just brilliance. And as they shine in the morning sun, they take on the lookings of raindrops that are just touched with pure divinity. Like little diamonds that glow in the sunshine. They are a joy to watch as they just drip silently off a leaf, or they just are held in a grass blade. And they are lovely. They are absolutely gorgeous. And the intricacy of what is in there is just wonderful. You are that raindrop. You are that inspiration. You are that beauty and that new beginning. We just need to connect with everything. We need to raise our vibration and understand that we are part of something far bigger than our mental capacity allows. We are all of everything, and everything is all of us. So we are the rain that falls. We are the sun that shines. We are the stars that are bright in the sky. We are the energy. We are the transmitter, and we are the creator of this living reality. And the last card today is the second bloom. A second chance is never too late, and new possibilities. So this card is stepping forward to say that life often gives you second chances. If something hasn't quite gone right, but it is for you, then it will come round again in a different way. It may be a different format, it may be a different connection, but it will come round again. And in a second chance, you get to redo and understand the lessons you learned from last time and redo it to perfection. Redo it so it actually thrives, that you actually achieve something, that you bloom in that area. And this is what this is about. It's about a second bloom. It's a bit like pruning. You know, when you prune a rose, you deadhead it, you cut 2-3 inches off the actual stem and you take it away, and then it encourages the vigorous growth underneath, and it then will bloom again. You're being asked to cut away something that hasn't worked, to allow you to infuse the energy, to infuse the growth and the vigor, to actually allow that connection to bloom in a different way. And it will bloom. But you need to cut out the dead wood. You need to cut out what is no longer serving you, what is no longer for you. And your second bloom will be a flushing beauty, and it'll bloom in its magnificence. It's never too late to do something different, and it's never too late to readdress something that's not working. Every day is a new opportunity, but we have to take action in certain areas. And today you're asked to take action in cutting something out that isn't working, because there is a newness, there is a freshness, there is a vitality waiting to bloom within that given situation, within that given project, within your given heart or your given vibration. Ikiki ananana sakakara orihikiki isana shuno noni ayakara o orihikiki anasakiki ashan isokokoro orihi ananasa ara okoko iki anasashisho Suniaya karo. Uniaya kara uninia kaha. Inunore ia kaha. Nasake ki I shushushuniya kaka. Unia kekiaho. Sununia. Sono ona I kikiana sakakara orhan. I sono yaya kara orkukiana san. So today we brought through some light language as well as our channeling, and I hope that adds to the essence of the message, or consolidates something for you, or opens up something in beautiful ways. So on this warm but dull day, from my heart to your heart, I wish you well, I wish you peace, I wish you joy and happiness. I wish you fulfillment and exciting times ahead. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. You will find this as you're meant to hear it. Either consciously or subconsciously you absorb the codes, the energy, or the vibration of the message. Wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste.